Good morning. Welcome to my home and welcome to my heart. On the heading to this meditation this morning, just have to get this leash settled here under my feet. On that heading this morning, I always had these with Qigong along with me. What does along with me mean? And why do we want to Qigong along with each other? Oh my goodness. So, along with me, our Qi field. So we have a Qi field that radiates out from us. And other creatures and other things have Qi fields as well. And sometimes those Qi fields are kind of needy. This little puppy here. So I have him on a leash and he's right beside me. He's got a kennel which is about 6 feet by 6 feet. He's got 2 other dogs in there with him. But if I leave him in there, in that kennel, he'll do what this little puppy is doing right now, who sees her mommy and is weaning me. These connections that we have are very important. And that's what we live off of. That's what our soul and our spirit, well, not necessarily our soul, but our spirit lives off of these connections. And yes, I would say that our soul expands the connections as well. Qigong along with me. Why is it important to Qigong together, to connect together? There's multiple practice groups all over the world. There's many Qigong leaders that practice with other people online because our physical structure doesn't allow us to get together so much anymore. And why is that so helpful? It's because our Qi fields need each other. Our Qi fields connect with each other. Our Qi fields, like right now you hear a bunch of little noise in here. That one little puppy came out here. He was seeing his mommy. He says, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, I need you." And we're doing that separation thing because they're going to go to new homes this week. And so he went back and joined with his brothers and sisters. You see them, you hear them all now tumbling and ruffling and playing together. So as our bodies, today the fourth movement is connecting with our body's energy. Right now this little puppy, I would like him to be self-managing, but right now he needs another body around him to help him manage his own Qi. Because he's young, he's the breeding that he is, he's a poodle, so they're very intelligent. They want to be with people all the time. Their brain is constantly going, and so they want to be with each other all the time. So as I understand that from him, and as a dog owner, this is my daughter's dog, but I manage them during the day. As a dog owner, I need to be able to think, well, I know what he needs. What does he need? He needs my Qi field and my physical field to connect more closely with him because that's what he needs in his developmental stage. So even as, like the proximity is 10 feet, he could be in there, but if he's in there and not right beside me, he is going to be agitated and needs his Qi field to be balanced by my Qi field. And this is how we can help each other. And so right now I have him on a leash so he knows, okay, here's my boundaries, because I don't want him wandering around the house. He's an intact male, and he's starting to now mark his territory, which again is instinctive behavior. And so I need to manage his environment so that I'm not upset about the fact that he wants to go mark territory. He can mark territory outside. I will manage him inside. So as they come into our Qi fields and our Qi fields balance and regulate each other, I know Holly, or Maggie, it's difficult, isn't it, when you see those puppies. And this little one here would be a mommy forever. She would nurse them until they go to university. And even then, she'd be dropping in on them. So her Qi field is one, and her personality is one of very much nurturing. And so as we understand that with her, I know, sweetie, it's hard, isn't it? And it's not like these dogs are abandoned. They sleep with their owners every night. Not me. All right, so when we think about that, today we're connecting with our body's energy and how our bodies vibrate and resonate and what they need from each other. And we want to understand that. We want to understand that proximity need that we have. And we also want to be able to find a way when that physical need is not met, how we can meet it ourselves. And that's one of the keys. Do I have to be a slave to my needs of being with other people? Or can I find a way that is appropriate, that is functional, that does not create more energy blockages? Can I find a way to be able to function in life if I don't have those needs met? Yes, we can. And it comes from meditation. It comes from these moving meditations and quiet meditations. And so the first thing that we do in our process is we start to release the extra energy. We do the tapping process. So as I just began to tap between my eyebrows, this is a bladder meridian, and bladder is about releasing things that are built up in our body and releasing all those liquids out of our body. So as I tapped 4 times, and my whole body started just to go, It is magical. It's science. And the science of it, the science of the universe, helps us understand that all disease in body, mind, and spirit is energy blockages. And as we move the energy, get the energy going, moving it in appropriate ways, the energy settles itself. Underneath the cheeks are the eyes. This is our stomach meridian. That big breath I just drew in was a big spontaneous breath. There wasn't anything planned about it. And as I breathed in deeper, I started to settle. Let's watch this puppy and see, I don't know if she will or not, see if as I settle myself, if she starts to lay down, even in the proximity of her puppies, which she would like to be nursing. Our chi fields are amazing things. I'm going to tap under the left armpit, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and under the right armpit. And into the sacrum. And I can feel myself calming. I was agitated because I want these puppies to be settled. I can't necessarily have them with me constantly because I've got other work that needs to be done. And as I practice now with you and with them, I'm starting to settle myself. And I'm not shutting anything down, and I'm not burying anything. I'm releasing things and moving them through. And behind the legs, knees. Yes, Maggie. So now we're going to bounce. So already, by connecting with you on the internet, by connecting with these dogs, by connecting with myself, this is our movement today. Connecting with our body's energy. Feeling where I held that agitation, that frustration, that my dogs needed me. Hands are floating up above our heads. Chin is dropping down. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And becoming aware. Opening our awareness, our eyes are closed. Opening our awareness to our body. Little spots that are being held, those are energy blockages. Little spots of tension. It's like flying over a city at night and you see little lights that light up. With our eyes closed and we're bouncing and we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, we're flying over our own landscape, our own inner landscape of our body. Where are the tensions? Where are the holdings? And then we go to that space in love and gratitude and kindness. We say, there you are. Thank you for whatever it is you brought into my life. It helped me in any way, even in ways that I don't understand. All these little things come in to teach us things. When we're ready to learn them, our awareness will heighten. Swiveling back and forth, just like a little child. Let everything go, let everything wiggle. We find that smile on our face. And the smile can be genuine because we're in the moment. In this moment, I'm going to let go of my frustrations of the past for this moment. In this moment, I'm going to let go of my anxiety about the future. Right now, in this moment, I can smile. And as we smile, we send a message to our body that says it's safe. It's okay to be right in this moment. It's okay to feel everything that comes up, because as we feel it, we release it. It is okay. Breathing out to give our landing and our quiet stillness of our body. Blowing out. Feel our chi fields expand. Feel your hands perhaps float away from your body, your elbows open, your armpits open. And as we do this, float, or say to yourself in your mind and out loud, all my channels are open. Open, open. All my channels are open. My energy all runs freely in my body. Feel the different little adjustments your body asks to make in the posture. Because as our posture changes and aligns with what our body, our natural blueprint for our body is, about how it could be held and how it could be carried in beautiful balance and alignment. As we receive this information and make the little adjustments, our body conditions itself. And as we make these little adjustments, the energy flows freer. And then this smile becomes less of something I put on and more of something that is a rejoicing. I feel my chest expanded. I feel my shoulders relaxing, my shoulders swinging open and down, which loosens up the shoulder blades. And underneath the shoulder blades are huge gateways of energy channels. On the Spring Force Qigong website, Master Lin has a beautiful 2-hour class on the small universe meditation and the different energy channels. I encourage you to take that class. It really helps understand what's going on here. We're bringing our hands into the lower dantian, beginning of the universe position. Elbows are open. Chest is expanded. Chin is dropped down. Head is going up into the universe. And here we give the password. I am in the universe. It's like knocking on the door. That's what the password is. It's like knocking on the door and saying, here I am. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together as one. And as we knock on the door of the universe and give this password, the universe swings open the door. And we see our master coming towards us. We connect with the energy of our master, and they have a smile on their face. And we can feel the unconditional love, the beautiful love, the unfathomable love radiating from their whole being. And it radiates to us and it fills us completely and fully in every particle of our being. Our physical, our mental, our spiritual, and our soul. is filled by the love of this master. You choose who your master is. We call upon the energy of our master to set the intention for our practice today. We can say something like, "Dear Master, with all the gratitude I know how to feel and express, I am grateful. Sometimes there aren't words. Just feel into your gratitude. And as we feel into our gratitude, we set the intention. What is it I would like? The more focused the intention, the more we will see when it comes into fruition. So why did you come to this practice today? That is your intention. What did you hope to receive? You might have come with a desire for healing in your body. Set that intention. Ask for that gift. I am grateful for all the healing that I have received thus far. I am so grateful. I would appreciate more healing as it goes. My intention for my practice today is to walk through a very busy day receiving instruction, balancing others that are coming into my sphere of influence, receiving balancing through me to them from my master. Shining that light of unconditional love everywhere I go. As we set the intention for our practice, that sets up our chi to now take this intention within ourselves and to others, to our animals, to the humans we meet, to the chi around us, the palms of my right hand and all my fingertips are tingling and vibrating. This is our manifestation of chi. If you feel any little tingling in your body, especially in your hands, this is chi. This is your connection to the Master. Bringing our hands into the lower dantian in a gentle prayer position. Fingertips are touching just lightly enough to hold a piece of paper. Open them up. Thumbs drop down. We're making a heart at our lower dantian. Step your right foot out. As we breathe in, we're going to shift our body weight to the left. As we breathe out, we shift our body weight to the right. You'll adjust your foot until you're comfortable there. Shifting our body weight to the left and breathing in. Shifting our body weight to the right and breathing out. In connecting with our body's energy, we're connecting with our lung system, which is also our skin, the large intestines, the sinuses. As we breathe in the feeling of contentment. As we breathe out any sadness or depression. Breathing in contentment. Breathing out anything that is not contentment. Breathing in contentment through every cell of our body. Breathing out extra energy with love and gratitude. All things come to us for instruction and learning. Protection, perhaps. Breathing out. I am content. The universe is made of unconditional love. Because of that, we can be content that life is happening for us and not to us. Our bodies will raise awareness until we get messages and we learn from them and make gentle adjustments to align ourselves with the love of the universe. Go at your own pace. I am content. With your eyes closed and your rhythmic breathing, receive the landscape of your inner body. You might get little ideas of things it needs. You might find pockets of sadness. You might find pockets of joy. It's all there. Our body holds all of the things. Our body is our subconscious mind. Here in this space, there is no time. There's only love. Our trust in the unconditional love of the universe allows us to receive more and more contentment. As we practice being in this moment and receiving contentment, it expands. And look at these dogs now. They are content as well. Coming back to the center. Bring your hands back to the lower dantian in the beginning of the universe. Invite in the thought that the universe and our master is made of unconditional love. And it wants to give all of that to us. It's constantly transmitting that, broadcasting it. It's always available. As we wander off the path of unconditional love, it's still being broadcast. Just like when we tune our radio station to a specific station, right now we have tuned our radio station to that space of unconditional love with our master. And so here we feel it. As we go out into our day, we might lose that tuning. And so we can just take a little moment. We can breathe deeply 2 or 3 times. Because we've brought in the feeling of contentment on the breath in practice. As we go out into the world and we lose the feeling, it can come back in on the breath. It's now an anchor. Tiny little bit of tapping, a little bouncing. You can take these things that we have compressed here into this time period and use them in little tiny snippets. Bringing our hands together. First of all, we're going to see that chi. All that energy that we felt, now we're going to gather it closer and closer and tighter into an energy ball between our hand and our lower dantian, our navel. It spins faster and faster and whiter and brighter and brighter and smaller, but it's a condensation, it's not a diminishment. And it comes and sits in our lower dantian in our navel area. That's our reservoir, and it hums. The sound that it hums might be different for you than it is for me. But feel the resonance of that sound in your lower dantian. Feel that vibration of sound. Rubbing our hands together. This is chi. Now we're harvesting our chi. We're kind of putting on our coat when we go back out into the world. Putting our hands on our face, rubbing our hands on either side of our nose, up into our hairline, down around our chin, and say to yourself, I love you. Use your own name, and if you're brave enough, and you are, say it out loud. I love you, Roxy. Our face has meridian points for every part of our body, and so as we massage our face in this manner and say to ourselves, I love you, we're sending messages of love to our whole body, and love heals. Top of our head, we're going to tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to take our ears. We're going to just gently unfold the ear and give a little tug on the earlobe. 9 times. 5, 6. So you're running your fingers around that whole outer ear. Going to tap down our bodies. As you tap down your body, tap down it with this feeling of love and joy. We're going to clap our hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to tap under the left armpit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to tap under the right armpit. The element that we're working with in the physical element, we're going to tap our sacrum, is metal. So it's the lung system today. The color is white. As we think about the vibration of color, some colors make us happy, some colors don't. There's a vibration to each one of them. We're working with the metal system. The lungs, the skin, the large intestines, the sinus. Send all of those messages of contentment to those areas. Rubbing our hands, taking our hands down to our knees, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the backs of the knees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up on our toes. 1, 2, 3. If you're pregnant, do not do the heel drops. 4, 5. We're going up on our bubbling spring. We're bringing energy up in from the earth into our bodies, and we're connecting with the chi field of the earth. The chi field of the animals, the chi field of the rug, the chi field of my Christmas tree. It'll be decorated this weekend. My grandchildren are coming. It will look all eccentric and strange, and it'll be absolutely fabulous. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. I love you. Namaste. I hope that your day is wonderful, and that when you need connections and don't have the connections of other people in a manner that you feel you need, connect with your own body. Feel that connection in contentment with your own body. And all you need to do is just do this. And breathe deeply. That took 3 seconds. Make that connection with your body again. Breathe deeply, maybe a little bounce. There's your check-in, right there. Settles. Because we've practiced, that brings in that energy right back. I love you. Namaste. I'll see you again soon.